Now, a footballer for Liverpool and the Portuguese national team, Diogo Jota, has died in a car crash in northwestern Spain. He was 28. His brother also died when their vehicle went off the road overnight. Police say a tyre blew out while it was overtaking another car. The forward recently won both the Premier League with Liverpool and the Nations League with Portugal. The crash happened just days after Mr. Jota was married in front of his 3 young children. Tributes have been pouring in from across the football world and beyond.
Let me start with Jota because this is devastating news, and I'm sure I speak for everyone in saying our first thoughts are going to be with his family and his friends in particular. But there are millions of Liverpool fans, but also football fans, non-fans, who will also be shocked by this. I think Liverpool Football Club have just put a statement out, as I understand it, but it is devastating, and it is really important that we bear in mind just how difficult a period this will be for his friends and for his family.
The British Prime Minister there, Keir Starmer. Well, our ICE correspondent, Akerejola, has more on Diogo Jota's legacy.
On December 4, 1996, Diogo was born named Diogo Silva, but changed his surname to Jota to stand out. His brother, Andre, kept the family name. The boys were the only children of parents Joaquim and Isabel Silva. Tragically, they passed away while traveling in a supercar, which veered off the road due to a tire blowout while overtaken. The vehicle caused fire, leading to the death of both brothers at Senadia, near Zamora in northwestern Spain, close to the border with Portugal. Jota was an integral part of Liverpool's roster, joining the club from Wolves in 2020 and enjoying significant success over the last 5 years. The forward helped Liverpool win the Premier League, the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, scoring 65 goals in 182 games. He was also part of the team that reached the 2022 Champions League final, losing to Real Madrid. He played for Portugal's national team and helped win the Nations League last month in an extraordinary win over rival Spain on penalties. Before moving to the Premier League, Jota played for Pacos de Ferreira, Porto in Portugal, and Atletico Madrid in Spain. He inspired Wolves to the championship title during the 2017-2018 season, scoring 17 league goals. For Portugal, the 28-year-old scored 14 goals in 49 senior appearances. He helped his country win the Nations League twice, with the second of those victories coming just last month. He also lifted the Premier League trophy for Liverpool in May. Making this even more tragic, Jota only got married less than 2 weeks ago to the mother of his 3 children. Now, tributes keep pouring in for Jota as Liverpool fans flocked into Anfield this morning to lay flowers in his honour, with the club also releasing a statement. Premier League clubs like Manchester United, Newcastle, Everton all paid tributes. Cristiano Ronaldo, Jota's friend and Portugal teammate, in an emotional post says this doesn't make any sense. UEFA has announced that a moment of silence will be observed at all the Women's European Championship matches on Thursday and Friday to pay tribute to Jota. The Liverpool forward's brother Andre, who was just 25 years old, was also a professional player. He played for Portuguese second division side Panafé, and he recently completed a campaign in which they finished 11th in the Liga Pro. The news has cast a deeper shadow over the football community as it mourns the sudden loss of 2 brothers bonded by blood and a shared love for the game. Akerejola, Arise News.
Well, for more on this, I'm joined now from our studios in Lagos by Arise sports correspondent Akerejola. Aaron, thank you very much indeed for joining us. And this news, the death of the Liverpool and Portugal forward Diogo Jota, has devastated the world of football, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, it has. I must say that, Charles, because no one saw this coming. Everyone seemed to be probably enjoying the summer or participating at the Club World Cup. And for the women, preparing for the Euros and also the WAFCON here on the continent of Africa. So this came as a very dastardly blow to the footballing world to have this man, 28, because he just got married last month on the 22nd. And He celebrated that particular nuptials with his wife and 3 children, was hoping to probably still enjoy his life and live a very full life, only to be cut short by death. Like AB said in that particular package, he was actually driving in a Lamborghini car with his brother, and they tried overtaking when the tire just gave out, and that led to the unfortunate crash, a very ghastly motor accident that claimed Bruce Border's life on the spot because the car caught fire, and really, really sad that they were not able to overcome that particular one. Right now, Liverpool, the Portuguese national team, the Premier League, and the entire world have been thrown into mourning because of this particular news that broke in the early hours of this morning.
Absolutely, Aaron. As you said, a heartbreaking, absolutely brutal story. And he was just 28. His brother that you mentioned there, Andre, was, I think, 25, 26, and a footballer in his own right, rising through the youth leagues in Portugal, and now killed in this accident.
Really sad because, like you said, the younger brother, Andre, might not have been as popular as his elder brother, Diogo, who was the most successful one because he had actually started his career with his boyhood club in his hometown of Paco Ferreira before going to Atletico de Madrid, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and ending up in Liverpool, where he was actually a massive linchpin for them, scored quite a number of crucial goals for the Reds, helped them to massive victory since joining them in 2020 of September. His brother Andre lived in the shadows, but he didn't mind. At 26, of course, having a brother to look up to, having a brother to idolize probably was more than enough for him because they both shared in the success that was the Jota success. Because Andre didn't make the national team, but the fact that they had someone from the Jota family making the national team was more than enough. So they lived as inseparable pairs, and it's unfortunate they died together.
Absolutely. And Liverpool FC has released a statement calling his death an unimaginable loss. The Premier League said football had lost a champion who would forever be missed. And his Portuguese teammate, Cristiano Ronaldo, I think AB mentioned that in her piece, released a statement saying Jota's death does not make sense. Just tell us a bit more about the tributes that have been pouring in.
Tributes have been pouring in from left, right, and centre. Former Liverpool legends like Jamie Carragher, Steven Gerrard have been pouring their tributes. Liverpool have also been out there, been very vocal about this. Of course, in front of the Anfield, flowers are being laid by fans who loved him, who idolized him, because they said he was a man that was full of life. He was a man that was always looking towards the brighter side of life. He was always happy. He was always joyous. He never saw life from the dark side, so to speak. And we've seen Sir Keir Starmer also said his own condolences, rather. We've seen the entire world actually go out there and it's been glowing tributes, I must say, because Atletico Madrid have said theirs. Wolverhampton Wanderers and their chairman cannot handle the news, but he said that Diogo Jota was a man that made a huge impression on his life because when things were rough with Wolverhampton Wanderers, he was able, as a player, to give inspiration to the chairman of the club. And that says a lot about Diogo Jota. It's a massive loss because he was a man of few words, but his character, his actions were very positive and radiated light. And that is how he will be remembered.
Aaron, I want to thank you very much indeed. I know you've had a busy day, so we appreciate your taking the time to talk to us. Aaron Akerejola is a Rise sports correspondent. He was talking to me from our studios in Lagos.